Hey, my name is Lee, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I had breast cancer stage 2. I don't even know what all it entailed because who didn't care was me. I knew God got me, had me, was going to heal me, so I didn't even care. I went to work on October the 2nd, and they told me that I had insurance. October the 27th, they told me I had breast cancer. So what I did was I went to the doctor, to the surgeon, and she was looking all around. And I said, "What are you doing? Who are you looking for?" And she was like, "Your people. Where your people at?" And I said, "What damn people?" And she said, "Don't nobody come up in my office without some kind of support group." I said, "Look, bitch, come on, let's go. I don't need no support group. I got God." And when she was like, "Are you serious? You didn't bring nobody?" I didn't bring nobody. I was born without anybody. I'm gonna die without anybody. So come on and tell me about this cancer that I got. So she told me something about some hurts too, and some this, that, and the third, and environmental, and I didn't give a damn. I said, "What do I need to do to get rid of it?" Now she was standing there waiting for me to cry, and this, that, and the third. She needed, "You're not gonna remember this. You're not gonna remember." You're right. I'm not gonna remember it. And why I didn't remember it is because I didn't have that fear. I felt in my heart that God was going to heal me, and this was just a test. It was just something that I had to just go through. And I thanked God, and I praised God, and I said, "God, thank you for having the trust in me that I could go through this test for you to tell somebody else they could do it." I don't have any problem with telling other people that you can do this. The cancer is the disease, but hear me, chemo can kill you. And what I did is, look, I ate. I gained weight. I was eating everything. She told me, "Oh, you're going to have to do this, you're going to have to do that." But when she said the word chemo, oh, a tear did drop. You should have seen her trying to get a tissue because she's so used to giving people bad news about cancer. Let me tell you something. Just because somebody tell you you got cancer, don't listen to that always. Know God. Know who God is. Know His strength. Don't trust that you're going to be sick with the red devil. I didn't take the red devil, but I had like 4 or 5 extra bags. My friend took the red devil. Let me tell you something. I got to take the glasses off on this one right here. I didn't have the red devil, but let me tell you, after the first chemo, my legs hurt. I was in so much excruciating pain. They had to put me on steroids because I was in so much pain and I was cold. But hear me now. If you go to the doctor and get this port, I had a port put in. It's out now. It's just a scar there, just a battle wound. I got up off the emergency table. Praise God. I got up off the emergency table, got in a wheelchair, had my son wheel me down the hallway to the oncologist, and I said, "When do I start chemo?" He said, "Did you just get up off the emergency table, off the surgery table, off the knife?" Yes, I did. Now tell me what I need to do. This, granted now, I learned that I had cancer October the 27th. I had my first shot of chemo December 1st. By myself, drove myself to every appointment by myself. Came in with my food at 8 in the morning and left at 5 because I had 6 bags of chemo. And if anybody has ever had chemo, you know that each one of those bags is an hour and 30 minutes. And I sat there and I'd watch my Asian shows because I love Asian men. And
Do you want them to see?
honey, yes, that one right there.
Right
That
there,
one
you
is
guys.
fine.
That's her friend. That's why we came here on Muscular and Handsome. Okay.
Yes, and I know a little Korean. Onyo hasoyo. So, anyway, back to this situation. Went there. The doctor said, "I'm gonna like you." because I wasn't playing with him. Give me what I need to do. Hit me with the dose. I went there. I was in so much pain. Every single time I went there, it attacked my legs. I have severe neuropathy. I have severe neuropathy in my hands and my legs, my lower extremities, but that didn't stop me. I still wear my heels. Once they told me that, I still wear my heels, everything. But it's one important thing I want to tell you. Anyone that has found out recently that they have cancer, cancer is the disease. Chemo can kill you too. If your cells can outrun chemo, you will live. Does that make sense? I'm going to say it one more time. If your cells can outlive chemo, you will live. If your cells are strong enough, your organs are strong enough, that poison chemo that is supposed to go to that one particular cell but goes through your whole body, if you can survive those rounds of chemo, and it didn't kill you, but it killed the cell, then you get out and you do what the doctor says. People will send you all kind of emails and stuff that you don't need to take chemo and stuff. You can believe them if you want to. I couldn't play with my life like that because I have this little girl over here, and then I have 2 sons. So I was obedient. I went to the doctor.
Okay.
And I got the medicine, the chemo, the radiation. I got my little scar right here. I'll let my twin out just a little bit, just so you can see. You can't even see that scar. She's still pretty, y'all. She's still sitting up, still gonna do what she do. Just had ovaries removed yesterday. Then my friend came down from Houston. Gone and shout out.
Hey, you guys. Came all the way down to see my sister. Loving her, too. She is so the bomb.
Yes. Came all the way from Houston, which is what, a 4 or 5 hour drive.
And tell them how we met.
And we met because her friend is my friend's sister. And she was telling me at a swim party that, my friend got cancer, but she ain't really talking to nobody. And I heard you was battling cancer and you won the battle. Can you talk to her? Sure, no problem. Ain't no problemo. I called her and said, look, you can make it through this. She worked on the railroad. She did this. She's strong. Do you hear me? Just like me. We ain't got time to be sitting nowhere in a corner crying about no cancer because God done already gave us the victory. Okay. You know what I told the doctor? I said, you ain't gonna sit up here and see me crying about all this stuff. I said, because there's only 2 places I can go. God can keep me down here or he can take me up there. That's a fact. So bet on Jesus Christ because he'll get you through. Amen. So you don't know what somebody else can do to help you, but always be available to tell your story and tell somebody else how to work and deal with this issue. Okay. Because I guarantee you it's going to be more survivors than people that don't survive. But you can't survive if you don't eat. I don't care if you're throwing up, but force yourself to eat. Even though I didn't have that, I had pain, so I had to have steroids. So I gained weight, and I was eating 2 and 3 plates of food at the Asian restaurant, and they were saying, no, that's it. I said, yes, I'm eating all these foods. I'm eating all this food. So I knew they was talking about me, but I wanted to let them know that I ordered all this food and I'm going to eat it because I had to keep my cells alive. I had to keep my body full of nutrients. So I ate everything. If you can't eat, but you can eat one food, because when you start taking that iron, everything gonna taste like metal. Don't let that go to your head. Remember what food tastes like. Desire food, love food, and eat your food. Eat your heart out. If you have to eat gallons of ice cream every day until you can get that chemo out of your system, do that. And I don't want to keep y'all too long, like the pastor say. Hallelujah. Okay? I don't want to keep y'all too long, but listen. My channel is LV the One, spelled all together. Then space Lee, Lee, and you can see me on there eating. I'm cancer free. chemo free, but guess what? I still eats. So I'm going to sign off. Subscribe below, like below.